What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dean, aka the Blue Crusader, and we're back for another video today. What we're going to be doing is I'm going to be giving you a tour of my Minecraft base. Now, we've got our own Minecraft server. We haven't been playing for a little while, but we did actually construct a really cool base. Now, this isn't just a normal Minecraft server, this is actually a modern Minecraft server. So we've got so many different stuff on it. We've got mods for machines, we've got mods for underwater stuff, like you can find shipwrecks, and you can make loads of cool contraptions. So this is actually a house that we've been building. I didn't actually work so much on the house, I actually worked on the underground stuff. So this is a pretty impressive house. As you can see, it's made out of a combination of marble and different types of wood planks. I think this is spruce wood, correct me if I'm wrong. And if you see in this little pipe here, don't worry about this pipe, everything will be explained throughout this video because we've actually got some really cool stuff running through the house. Then we have our outside farm, which has all the melons and pumpkins and like the kind of general crops like the wheat which we have. And then inside we have our own greenhouse. Now this greenhouse is super awesome. I'm just going to kind of drop down and show you. If we just walk through here, this is an indoor greenhouse. We've got the same kind of crops growing. Now one thing we actually did is we used like wooden sticks to put the crops in, which means when the crops were done, the seeds still stayed in the ground. Then we have our TV and couch. This is fully functional, so you can kind of sit down, and it's actually got some memes on, and you can actually change the channel while you sat down on the sofa, which is actually pretty cool. So we can sit here, we can watch some Nyan Cat, we can just watch a pure screen with nothing on it if that's what you're into. You can turn the TV off, or you can watch some of these memes. Then we have the set of beds over here which looks onto the distance. We have the mob towers where you can fight the bosses and get loads of loot. Then the enchanting room here is obviously self-explanatory. We can just pop a tool in here and enchant anything. I haven't enchanted anything, so I guess I'll just enchant this while I'm at it. So we've enchanted those stuff. Then as we go into the kitchen, we do have a furniture mod on this server, which is super cool. If you guys do want to join this server, then the IP and the tutorial on how to join will be in the description below. We have a fridge, you can put food in. As you can see, we've got pork chop, we've got apples. The cooker or the oven, you can actually cook chicken in. Then down here, you can sit down on the chair. This is what it looks like when you sat down. Pretty realistic, looks pretty nice. And then we also have this little wooden desk. Now I'm pretty sure you can just put random stuff in. Now I'm not sure where you put stuff in, and I'm not sure what you can put in, but there is actually slots here you can actually use, so you can probably put stuff in the desk. Then we have glass here, which I've just taken out. And if we just go back here, I should be able to put the glass back on. You can actually put full stacks of items on this table to kind of store them. And that's a similar thing what you can do in the cabinet. You can put loads of items in. And then the shelves, you obviously put glass potions. Then we have our own bathroom which we've built. We have a toilet here which you can actually sit on. But it's a fully functional bathroom. We've got a bin in there as well. We've got a sink that actually has water in. And over here we have a shower where if you turn it on, it actually starts sprinkling real water down here, and you kind of just sit inside the shower and just, I don't know, pretend you're having a real shower, I guess. So it's a pretty cool fully functional system. What you do is you have to actually put a water source underneath all these things to actually fuel them with water, so to have water in the toilet. So now we're going to descend. I'm going to kind of show you the tour underground, which is where the magic happens and where all the really cool stuff is. Now you can see a pipe running out of here which goes out of the wall and towards the farm, but it actually dips through the ground and below. Now you'll see why this happens. This is actually the sorting chest. What you do is you put ores in this, and what it'll do is it'll go down through a pipe and it'll filter those ores into the right chest. So I'm just going to show you an example of that. If we go down here, we have kind of like a set of furnaces which we don't actually use now because I built something much better. Now this room used to house something that was a type of furnace, I guess. I think it was some kind of special oven, but it crashed the server, so we had to remove that. But if you can see here are all chests. All these chests are labelled. As you can see, we label them with the picture of the item and a sign to show which item it is. And when you put the items or ores in that chest above, which I showed you, they go down into a pipe, and through that pipe they go into these hoppers where it actually sorts them into the exact right chest, which is really impressive. Now I can't show you that, but what it'll do is it'll filter them into the right chest, and we can kind of go back up here when we need ores and we can find exactly what we need. Then we have the chest room. This has various things like oil. It's not really sorted, if I'm honest. We just shove random junk in here, so it's really hard to find which items you need. But this is a really nice storage room for all of our stuff. Now this is the most important room of the house. We've actually already finished the tour because this house is only a certain size, but we have a lot of furnaces. That's kind of a pattern in this house. We had a lot of furnaces running because we had to smelt so many ores. The first thing we built was an iron furnace, which I think you use fuel anyway, but it's like a bit quicker than the normal furnace on Minecraft. Then after the iron furnace you build the electric furnace, which actually uses power from electricity instead of coal, so it's more efficient, but obviously the electricity comes from a generator and you have to actually put coal in a generator, so either way you are still using coal and fossil fuel to burn it. But over here is a dark matter furnace. Now this does use coal, but it's actually a lot more productive, I guess, than the other furnaces, because you can just throw in multiple different ores and it'll smelt them within like a second, and it'll store all of the smelted ores in this little panel here. So there's storage and also the possibility to smelt multiple ores at once, which is a really nice thing. So this took absolutely ages to build, this dark matter furnace. Probably took me like 2 days to craft, but it was probably the most beneficial thing we added to the base because it really sped up the whole process quickly. Then over here we have just another random chest like usual with loads of different coloured woods. I think these woods were on the pirate ship. And then what this does, this auto workbench, is you put in a recipe. So for an example, let's say we want to make a diamond pick, we'll put the diamond pick in there and then you put the diamonds down here. And what this would do is it'd make the diamond pick, but using this redstone engine on the left, it'd use the crafting blueprint to actually continuously make the same recipe. So it'd keep continuously making diamond hoes, I guess. So as you can see, it's making a diamond hoe now. It'll make one, then when we take it out, it should make another if you set it up correctly. Then if we go over here, this is called the power flower, which is actually part of the condenser. Now on modded servers and modded Minecraft, you can use a condenser which actually duplicates items, and it uses something called EMC. Now without a power flower, you have to put other items in to create EMC, and using the other items you create energy from them, and then that lets you duplicate another item. Now what you can do alternatively is you can make these things which are called collectors, and then you also have some black ones that are connected to this little chest in the middle called relays. And what that actually does is it actually lets you generate power from nothing. So you can generate kind of solar power, and that lets you just generate power from nothing, and it lets you duplicate items, which is super awesome. Then over here we have the Macerator. What the Macerator does is it actually lets you break down ore into dust, and you use this dust to make other things. Now this is really useful. Then we have the Geothermal Generator, which uses lava to generate power, and we have 2 of those. The metal former, what it does is it breaks down things into copper wires. And there's so many different machines. We've got cannon machines, which we didn't use, compressors to make cells and make other things, blast furnace, electric furnace, the extractor to actually extract rubber from rubber wood, which is super important in making rubber cables and rubber for various other things. The mass fabricator makes something which I think is called junk, and it takes so much power and takes so long to actually make something. As you can see, it's nearly reached 100%. And you use this to create items on the game, such as iridium, which you can make the best armor in the game. We have recycler over here, which is making scrap, and a chest over here, which is filling it. These are all of our machines. Now for the power, we have a generator, but to actually power up the generator you need lava. But to power up normal generators, we actually have a whole set of solar panels out here. Now these solar panels are actually creating power which goes into these bat boxes, and it also goes into these MFEs. Now once they go into these MFEs, all the power routes from the MFE and the bat box right directly into these machines, and it actually powers the machines. And all of these machines have a separate use which I've kind of outlined before. So now I'm going to show you outside. So outside we have this awesome Viking ship, which, like I said, I haven't built most of these exterior things. This is not built by me, but this ship looks absolutely awesome. Now inside the ship, it's not just for show, it's not just some cool ship. What's actually been done, it is actually a whole set of solar panels on the ship, which is actually generating even more sun power for the machines. Now I'm not sure if any wires have actually been made yet underground. Oh no, yeah, we do have wires. You might be able to just see these wires here. These wires route from underneath the ship, takes all of the solar power, it actually routes back up through here and then underneath here, and it goes up into the MFEs and the bat boxes. Basically, in short, the MFEs and the back boxes are just power storage units, and instead of having constant power flowing through, if you've got too much power flowing through, you can alternatively store some of that power in these units, and then you can use those to power your machines later if you get kind of scarce or start running out of power. That's basically the whole base. Looks super cool. We've got farms, we've got an awesome kind of villa house going on. We've not really made a mansion, but it kind of fits the only needs that we actually need right now, kind of fits our requirements. And then we have an awesome boat over here. You can also see down there on the left as I'm spinning, there is actually a quarry, which unfortunately didn't work, which was kind of a shame. This is our Minecraft house. So I'm kind of proud of this so far. It's not finished, there's definitely a lot more things we can do with it, but this is basically our Minecraft base. So let me know what you guys think of this. Let me know what you think we could actually do to improve it. Thanks for watching. Definitely make sure to smash that like button if you enjoyed this Minecraft base tour, and make sure to subscribe. If you want to join the server, the information will be in the description below, and sometimes we live stream and open it to subscribers. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.